The graph y equals ab to the power x passes through the coordinates 2, 400 and 550. Find the values of a and b. So x is 2 when y is 400, so let's substitute that into the formula. And x is 5 when y is 50. Let's substitute that into the formula. To solve these simultaneous equations, if I do equation 2 divided by equation 1, then the a terms are going to cancel out. So if I did ab to the power 5 divided by ab squared, that's going to equal 50 divided by 400. And like I say, the a's cancel out. B to the power 5 divided by b squared would be b cubed. 50 divided by 400 is 1/8. And now I can see that b, the cube root of 1/8, is 1/2. If I now substitute that back into either of the original equations, I'm going to substitute it into the top equation. So 400 equals a times b squared. So 1/2 squared is 1/4, times both sides by 4. So a is 1,600. So that's part A done. We've found the values of A and B. We've found that y equals 1,600 times 1/2 to the power x. That's just updating that formula. For part B, we're told that ab to the power x, so our 1,600 times 1/2 to the power x, has to be less than k for some value of k greater than 0. I now need to show that this x has to be greater than log of 1600 divided by k divided by log 2. Right. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by my 1,600. So I'll get... And the reason why I'm doing that is I'm trying to get the x by itself. I want to bring this x down with a logarithm in a minute so I can have the x by itself. And that 1600 at the front there is stopping me from doing it. That's my first step. The next step I'm going to do is take logs of both sides. So I'll do log of 1/2 x is greater than log of k divided by 1600. I can now bring the x down to be a coefficient. Like so. Now, one thing that I notice at this stage, the log of 1/2, I know that I can rewrite that as minus log 2. Remember, log of 1 over anything is the same thing as minus log of that number. So log 1/2 is the same thing as minus log 2. Next step, to get x as subject, I'm going to divide by minus log 2. Now, important thing, when you have an inequality and you divide by a negative, we're going to flip the direction. So I've got the log of k over 1600, and that's divided by minus log 2. So it's going to become minus like that. The other thing I'm going to do to make sure this looks like this, notice that I don't have a negative in front here, and notice that the fraction is actually the other way around. And that's fine, because what I can do here is I can take this coefficient and move it to be a power up here. So x is equal to log of k over 1,600 to the power of minus 1 over log 2. And I know that when I have a power of minus 1, that's saying to do the reciprocal. So we're going to flip these two things around. So we'll get x is greater than log of 1,600 over k, all divided by log 2. And that's what we needed to show.